Hi, I'm Jarek.
Hi, I'm Lorna.
We're going on a journey to discover the legacy of the American Legion
And how that history of the Legion is shaping the vision for our future. Legacy and vision.
community, state, and nation.
One thing that has struck me as we've explored the American Legion coast to coast is that every post is a little bit different.
And yet, there's a common bond. All American Legion family communities are connected by a unique and powerful set of values.
Since the very beginning, whether it's Plattsburgh, New York, or Paris, France, the American Legion has always believed that veterans and patriotic citizens have a responsibility to strengthen the nation.
That responsibility has led to so many achievements across the generations.
Establishment and oversight of the Veterans Bureau, Veterans Administration, and the Department of Veterans Affairs.
U.S. Flag Code.
The GI Bill.
Support for our troops in military defense in times of war and peace.
Youth programs that have changed lives for thousands, from Boy State participants who went on to become mayors, governors, and even one president.
To junior shooting sports competitors who developed skills and discipline that guided their lives and led to Olympic gold.
Oratorical contestants, Boy Scouts, baseball players, junior ROTC, and law enforcement cadets.
Thousands of disaster relief efforts.
Scholarships, school awards, grants, donations, and mentorship to help all children get a square deal.
Breakthroughs in brain science, post-traumatic stress therapy, and fair treatment and care for veterans exposed to radiation, toxic chemicals, tainted water, or other contaminants.
Jobs, business opportunities, and hope for veterans who deserve nothing less than the chance to succeed in the nation they swore with their lives to protect.
All the sacred memorials, monuments, and acts of remembrance for the fallen.
When you look at what we do in the American Legion family, you can clearly see why we do it.
We do it to strengthen our nation.
Thank you for joining us in our journey to learn more about the American Legion's legacy.
And how that legacy will drive us into our second century of service to community, state, and nation.
As long as our nation needs strengthening, and it always does, the American Legion will always have a vital purpose. Well, Jarek, here we are, back at the home post, 43.
Yes, that's right. It has been quite a journey, hasn't it?
It has been an incredible journey.
It's amazing when we first started this and we're at Patriotic Hall.
Yep.
And we're looking at that list of all the accomplishments that the Legion has accomplished over the past 100 years.
Yep.
It's amazing.
It's incredible. And then to go to Plattsburgh and see where it all began.
That was great. I loved visiting the county museum there. What was the name of that lady?
The Clinton County Museum, I believe her name was Helen.
Helen.
Extremely knowledgeable about Plattsburgh history and the beginnings of the first camps at Plattsburgh.
Yeah.
The beginning of the American Legion. It was really cool visiting Alexandria Post 24, where George Washington used to go hang out and had his first birthday celebration there.
I think that was the neatest thing, to be in their back courtyard, to be led into the inner sanctum, and to see that original cobblestone that was actually in the ground when George Washington lived there, when he was walking around the same places, drinking in the same place that we were.
Yes.
That was incredible.
Yes.
You know, that night, Mike and I, we actually escaped and we went over to the Washington, D.C. post and had a couple.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay.
We got to interact with the people in Washington, D.C. post, and that was a lot of fun too.
Excellent.
You know, one thing that I love more than anything about the Legion is no matter where I'm at in this country, I can always look up a local post and go there, and I have an instant family.
Connect with them. I mean, it's an instant connection visiting the people at these posts. I mean, just being a veteran and being amongst other veterans is the real beauty of being a part of the American Legion.
It's such a huge family, and it's so amazing how when you walk into the post, maybe at first people might look at you a little funny, like, who are these people? But after you sit down and you tell where you're from and you start to talk a little bit, all of a sudden you're the best friends in the world, and they want to tell you everything that they know about their post and the history of their post. And I love that.
I love that too.
That. I think it's
very
fantastic.
Cool.
Welcome to Milbank, South Dakota, birthplace of American Legion Baseball.
I just love visiting Milbank, South Dakota. I mean, they really live, eat, and breathe American Legion baseball.
They do, they do. And what was really cool was that one particular family that had multi-generational ties to American Legion baseball.
I love being in Indianapolis. I love being at headquarters and seeing the National Executive Committee room. And then once again, that evening, we escaped and went to a local American Legion post.
Of course you did.
And had a good old time.
And you know, when we visited Minneapolis, the Brain Center was magnificent. To see what they do to help veterans through PTSD and other ailments through science is just brilliant.
Do you remember when we were at the Vietnam Wall?
I'll never forget it. Never forget it.
It's absolutely incredible how Legionnaires have committed so much of their time and dedication and effort to make these national movements come alive. Walking through Arlington National Cemetery was just awe-inspiring.
So inspiring, and I'll never forget viewing the tomb of the unknown soldier. The respect given at that place. I'll never forget it. It's just so moving to see how it's honored to this day.
In the beginning, it was so amazing how there were so many resolutions and motions and national movements that had such a large effect on our country and really contributed to our national defense.
And going to all of these places and meeting all of these wonderful people, scientists, historians, post members,
Legionnaires,
I certainly see how it all comes together.
I do see how it all comes together.
They're all uniquely different, and yet we're all veterans, helping veterans and supporting the community to make America stronger.
Legacy that our forefathers and foremothers have created for us, the foundation that they've created is driving us into this next century.
Yes, just moving forward, the ideals and values of the Legion will continue to help make America stronger.
You know, I bet when these people first started these initiatives, these local programs, that they had no idea that the effect that they would have on not only the country, but history. So I wonder, who is it today? Who's doing something today that will be remembered for 100 years, that will affect the entire country and veterans, all future veterans?
We all can make that impact. Every day we can make that impact.
For God and country, we associate ourselves together for the following purposes.
To uphold and defend the Constitution of the United States of America.
To maintain law and order. To foster and perpetuate 100% Americanism.
To preserve the memories and incidents of our associations in all wars.
To inculcate a sense of individual obligation to the community, state, and nation.
To combat the autocracy of both the classes and the masses.
To make right the master of might.
To promote peace and goodwill on earth.
Safeguard and transmit to posterity the principles of justice, freedom, and democracy.
To consecrate and sanctify our comradeship.
By our devotion to mutual helpfulness. Because we are awesome.